Hey, what's up, everyone? Wanted to jump on here and talk real quickly about researching debt when it comes to overages and surplus funds. It is not as easy as it sounds, and it is not as easy as it seems. Okay. There are obstacles that you are going to run into, and I will highlight one in this video for you. However, just remember that, okay? And um, don't let that throw a wrench in your process, okay? Just be aware of these things when you're getting into surplus funds. Okay. Now, what you see here on your screen is a notice of lien. This is actually, you can see here, there's initial lien or renewal. This is a renewal of an initial lien. This is for, I believe, a Medicaid lien is what this is. Okay. Yes, it is. You can see right here that it's for medical assistance paid out on this person's behalf. Now, obstacle that you are going to face. This document is pretty much worthless for our purposes. Why is it worthless? Well, it doesn't tell us how much this lien is for. Okay. And that's ultimately what we want to find out when you're doing title and debt research. Okay. With title and debt research, obviously you want to confirm who owned the property at the time of the sale. In certain states, you're going to want to know who was on the mortgage as well, because in some states, Minnesota, for example, the law actually says that the surplus belongs to the mortgager, not necessarily the person on the deed. Little tweaks like that you need to be aware of, okay? Little details like that you need to be aware of. Now, this right here, we also want to know what liens existed on the property at the time of the sale, because lien holders have priority over homeowners, okay? Now, unfortunately, when we're looking at this document, there is no reference of how much this lien is for. It could be for $1,000 or it could be for $100,000. We have no idea. Okay. And so this is an obstacle that you're going to face. So be aware of that. Obstacle number one is you might find liens recorded against a property that doesn't list the amount of lien. Okay. So that's important. Number two, there's also several counties in the United States that don't have their documents online. Okay. So what do you do? What do you do when you face these obstacles? First, if you find a lien and it doesn't tell you what the amount of the lien is, one thing that you can do is you can reach out to the entity that recorded the lien in the first place. Okay. So in this instance, you can see down here, there's actually some contact information right here. Okay. So this lien was recorded by Healthcare and Family Services in Chicago, Illinois. There's a nice little phone number here. So what I would recommend that you do, if you have a lien and it doesn't tell you how much it's for, contact the entity that recorded the lien and ask them what the lien amount is and if it's still outstanding. Okay. If you've got a case number like this one does right here, great. Or you could simply give them the address. Okay. And you simply would call and say, hey, I'm calling in reference to this property. I see that you have a lien recorded against it. Is that lien still outstanding? And how much is the lien for? That is exactly what I would say to someone who had recorded a lien on a property that I was researching to determine if the surplus case is worth pursuing. Does that make sense? Now, secondly, if you're in a county that does not have online access to court records, here are two options that you can pursue. Number one, you can order a title search. That's going to be expensive. A lot of title searches average around $100, I found online. Okay, 100 to 150. So that's not ideal. Second thing you could do is you could pay somebody to go to the county recorder's office and gather that information, gather that research for you. You could find them on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, various real estate groups would be a good place to find someone. Okay, so if you need boots on the ground in a certain market to go and do some due diligence for you, you can find these people on Facebook, on lots of different places. Okay. So those are two options that you have available if you are working a case where the county does not have access to online records. Third thing you could do is actually call the county recorder, give them the property address, give them the parcel number, and see if they will do a due diligence search for you. If it's just one case, it's just one-off case you're looking at, they might do that for you as well. Worst case scenario, they tell you no. And if they tell you no, then you might ask them, hey, is there someone that I could call that could do this research for me? Or do you know of a local title company, and maybe a local title company would give you a better rate than some of these national title companies? Okay. So those are some nuggets for you guys. I hope that helps you in regards to debt research, title research. Very important skill to understand and to learn and master. It's something that we teach in my program, okay? How to do that, how to go to the online recorder's office and find these liens, how to confirm ownership. We cover all of that. But those are some nuggets for you guys. It's not always as easy as some people make it sound, but there's always a way to get it done. So, all right, that's all I've got for you. Appreciate you watching. If you want to learn more about our process and how we do the deals, check out school.overagecourse.com. Talk to you later.